My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is September 10th, 2022. And the topic for today's special weekend update is, do Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency markets close on the weekends? All right, this is what we're going to try and answer today in this quick weekend hit. Hope you're having a great Saturday. First, a look at the markets. Bitcoin's looking great. All right, on the daily chart, like I said yesterday, we've double bottomed, it seems. Okay, and what's really convincing about this double bottom, where we've grabbed liquidity from this 18.5 region, is that we've put in a very strong daily candle, all right, where you can clearly see a wave one, a consolidation, and then a quick, strong wave three, right, indicating the presence of a veritable impulse. Okay, this is exactly what it means to be impulsive, right? When Ralph Nelson Elliott says we're in advance and impulses occur in a 5-3-5-3-5 fashion, and I say that, when we're in impulse, it's unmistakable, right? This is exactly what I meant. This is exactly what is meant by impulsive price action. It's unquestionably impulsive, right? And so this is the beginning, I believe, of the bull run. And I think technically you could say it started on September 7th, 2022. All right, for Bitcoin, that is. All right, now to go into our question, do the cryptocurrency markets close on the weekend? So technically, no. Okay, we have some movement, we have some trading. You can trade Bitcoin, you can trade altcoins 24/7. There are no closes. However, on this channel, we've recently been telling you how the Bitcoin price is moved by none other than the DXY, the dollar currency index. Okay, a $400 billion market cap does not move on the whim of retail trading or even the trading of a few whales. Okay, a $400 billion market cap, as it is at at the time of recording, needs to be moved by something greater. Okay, 1% of 400 billion is 4 billion. Okay, so if you're not seeing $4 billion trades left and right, or multi-billion dollar trades left and right, it's unlikely that the price is being moved by that kind of trading. Rather, our thesis on this channel is that the price of Bitcoin is moved by the fact that the dollar is the underlying asset of Bitcoin. Okay, so you have Bitcoin, and you can replace that with any cryptocurrency, and then you have the US dollar. And given that there's an inverse relationship, almost perfect inverse relationship between Bitcoin and the US dollar, as the US dollar rises, given that it's in the denominator, right, Bitcoin's price will fall, all things being equal. Let's say this is a steady, or let's say that this is a fixed, relatively fixed ratio, right? Bitcoin price, or the US dollar drops, it falls in value, then Bitcoin naturally rises. All right, that's the thesis on this channel, that this is indeed the mover of Bitcoin's price. All right, and I have a video to that entire explanation to at the top right hand corner of your screen right now. However, the DXY does indeed close. Okay, the DXY, right, that we have here does indeed close, and we can see the hours for trading of the US dollar index as being 8 to 5 p.m. every day except for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so Sunday, the pre-open is at 5:30 p.m. New York time, so Eastern Standard Time, and the actual trading begins at 6 p.m. on Sunday, New York time. Okay, so these are the hours for the DXY. So given our thesis for Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency markets, but especially Bitcoin, being moved by the DXY, we would think that Bitcoin also closes on the weekends like the DXY. Yes and no. Okay, and here is why I don't ascribe to the notion that, weekend trading is not trading, right? You can definitely trade Bitcoin on the weekends, and there are big moves that happen on the weekends, right? There are relevant moves that happen on the weekends. And the reason for that is because the correlation between Bitcoin and the DXY is almost a perfect inverse correlation, but it's a high time frame correlation. You don't see a perfect sort of correlation on the minute chart or on the hourly chart, okay? This correlation that we've seen, again, I'm going to refer you to the video that I put out saying what really moves the markets. You can see the inverse correlation on the monthly chart. You can also see it on high time frames, but it doesn't necessarily mean that if the DXY goes left for 5 minutes, then Bitcoin follows. No, it doesn't work that way. So right now, the DXY, the dollar currency index, is in a downtrend, okay? And that downtrend is looking to continue to the downside, okay? We have a little bit of a bounce here, but do expect a gap down when it opens on Sunday at 6 p.m. If not a gap down, then soon after it gaps up, it will go back down and continue this downtrend. As you can see on the monthly time frame, if you look at the momentum indicator, we're almost cross bearish on the monthly time frame. So do expect this to continue down, and as we said, we do target the DXY on the higher time frames to come down to right below 90, okay? So if that's the case, then Bitcoin should right now be able to fluctuate within, a few dollars up and down. It doesn't necessarily matter, right? So look at previous weekends, okay? So right now we're the 10th. The last weekend was the Saturday the 3rd, I believe, right? And the 4th. Yeah? So the 3rd and the 4th. So the 3rd was last Saturday. The 4th was last Sunday. There was some movement, not that much. Okay, prior to that, the weekend was, there's a 27th and a 28th. Okay, right here, July 27th, 28th. I think this weekend you can isolate as being exemplary of what I'm trying to say. You had big movement to the upside on this weekend. People say weekend trading doesn't happen. Weekend trading, is irrelevant. That's not true. This is a relatively large move that you had on the weekend, okay? You had about a 16% increase in the price of Bitcoin on Saturday and Sunday when the DXY is closed, right? Subsequent to that, you did get some consolidation up and then a move back down, but that had nothing to do with the fact that it was the weekend, but it had everything to do with the pattern that Bitcoin was putting in at that time. So, in conclusion, the Bitcoin market does not close on the weekends. You can get volatile, you can get big moves, consequential moves on the weekend, and as a result, given that Bitcoin moves the entire cryptocurrency markets, don't be surprised if you also get trading, significant, right, trading of altcoins on the weekend, right? Big moves on the weekend. It can happen, okay? And to round out this video, we're just going to show some daily moves by certain altcoins that are happening, okay, on the weekend. Now, I want you to disregard Luna. As I told you before, this is not a cryptocurrency that I recommend. Like, fundamentally, it's not something I would touch with a 10-foot pole, so do be careful. But let's just look at Luna Classic while you're at it. Let's look at Raven Coin, Helium Coin, right? All of these are big movers, and it's a weekend. That's in the top 100. In the top 200, you can see MCT is a big mover. VGX is a big mover. Glimmer or Moonbeam, that's what it is a big mover. UOS, right? Top 300. You can see that ACA is a big mover, GAL is a big mover, Ravane has moved a decent amount, okay, top 400, and on, right? You can see there is movement on the weekends. The cryptocurrency markets do not close on the weekend, despite what some people may claim and may say that, oh, weekend price action is irrelevant. No, that's the beauty of our digital asset markets. They're 24/7. There are no circuit breakers. So do your due diligence, but it still does not it does not dispel the notion that the mover of Bitcoin is the dollar index, the US dollar index. That's all from me, guys. If you got value, please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you're having a great Saturday. And I will see you guys on Sunday for another weekend update. All right, take care.
For the damage to begin, wreaking havoc on their drums. We cold getting dumb, getting your crazy style. Late night, high division, we be moving with precision. With 10 spots popping off, making some decision about hitting them one at a time with these ill rhymes. My love at the door, free drinks hitting the floor.